Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Christine here. Yay. Okay, so in this video, I want to share with you guys 4 important realizations I've had on my manifestation journey or my self-actualization journey. And these 4 lessons are very crucial, I would say, and very hard learned. Once I realized them, they have proven to be very big stepping stones on my journey. And so I'm really excited to share with you guys. And I hope that they're helpful on your manifestation or self-actualization journey as well. Yes. Okay. So the first lesson or realization is that manifestation is more so about finding out what your heart's true desire is and who you truly are at your core. And it's less about chasing external opportunities or trying to manifest some external outcome, if that makes sense. It's more about manifesting your dream self from your core and finding ways to become who you have always been at your core, instead of external focused. Yeah, manifestation is less about putting all of your energy into trying to make, one outcome happen. It's less about that. It's more about putting energy into finding out who you truly are and then finding out ways to become your dream self, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does take time and it does take a lot of trial and error. Sometimes you have to experience the wrong options in order to be more clear on who you truly are at your core. But then once you find it, it's just a matter of becoming that person. And then once you can become that person from your core, you're gonna start, as you are becoming that person from your core, you are going to attract opportunities that are aligned with your current self to you. And the second important realization is that you have to learn to cultivate the energy of your dream self every single day, regardless of your external circumstances. Because when you are able to act in accordance with your dream self every moment, that is when your manifestations are going to start happening, right? And acting in accordance with your dream self doesn't mean that it's work all the time. Because if you are indeed living your dream life and you are indeed your dream self, then of course you're gonna make time for relaxation and fun and happy things to happen in your life. It's when you are not feeling confident in yourself and it's when you're not acting in accordance with your dream self that you would try to overwork yourself despite feeling fatigue and stuff. Because if you're doing that, you're not taking care of yourself, and it's probably stemming from a place of stress and anxiety. You feel like you're not doing enough, etc. And so that's not a good energy to be in. But anyways, let's get back to how you can cultivate this energy of your dream self every day, regardless of your circumstances. Yeah. So how I do it might not be what works for you, because we all have different reasons for feeling this way, right? So it's really up to you to put in the time, because it does take time and effort in finding out ways to pull yourself back up and to put yourself in the state of being that is ideal for you. So for me, visualization meditation is really helpful, and I don't usually do it sitting down and in a lotus position and close my eyes and etc. I usually just do it when I'm getting ready in the morning, washing my face. So when I'm washing my face, I would just if I'm not feeling good, which is mostly every morning, sadly, unfortunately. But yeah, I would just remind myself of, okay, so first of all, what task am I planning to do today? How am I feeling? Checking in with myself, and what outcome I want these tasks to be, what outcomes I am trying to manifest in regards to the tasks that I will be engaging in, and the reason why I am doing them. I would remind myself my daily goals and then my long-term goals while getting ready. Yeah. I learned the importance in cultivating the energy of my dream self every single day from a hard-learned lesson, which is you can indeed sabotage your outcomes or your manifestation if you're not acting from the right intention or emotion. Just like a random example, if you're trying to become a really great animation illustrator, I don't know if that's the correct title, but an illustrator, if you have decided that you want to be a great illustrator from your heart, then it probably means that you want to output your creativity and create art in the form of illustration, and then you want to, I don't know, spread your message using that because you think that it's just it's what would make the most impact and it's what resonates with you the most. And then probably later on in life, maybe you find out that the work culture or like work Pixar studio creates really, really resonates with you, and you really want to like join the team and be part of the community. And so you decide to apply to Pixar studio. How you can sabotage this manifestation despite it being indeed coming from your heart and who you truly are. If you're not acting from the right energy, like for example, if you're acting from like a really lack mentality and you're not doing it with the right intention, which is to output your art and output your message through illustration and influence people, right? For example, if that's like the point of why you're doing this, if you're not in this energy while applying, if you focus on getting into Pixar, then the work that you create might be super like tailored to what Pixar likes, because you're hyper fixated on getting into Pixar instead of like becoming this great illustrator that you're meant to become. Then your work, when you present it to Pixar, they might look at it and feel like, oh, this is just like another really generic thing that any like applicants can create, and so they might decide to not give you this position, right? So you can indeed sabotage your manifestation if you're not acting from the right place. Basically, every decision, every word you choose carries certain energy and carries like a certain like hidden message to people who are on the receiving end. So like be really mindful of what energy and intention you're putting out there. So it is very, very important to have like a very strong intention towards your long-term goal and be able to cultivate that energy, like to remind yourself why you're doing the stuff that you're doing every single day, to make sure you are indeed taking action from the right place. And so it will be like the most efficient way to get to your manifestations. Yeah. And the third really important realization is the importance of creating opportunities for yourself. I learned this through, I would say, the dark or the shadow aspect of spirituality, at least in my experience, is losing your autonomy. Basically meaning you start to rely too much on the divine, and you like would need some divine signs to proceed on every decision you make. Because I was like that. I fell into this trap myself. Yeah. But instead, no, like what's gonna make things happen is your decisive actions, and you have to trust yourself in making those decisions, which requires self-empowerment, and self-confidence and planning, like analytical thinking. Like you can't just rely on your feelings, which is what I did. Yeah. Yeah, like you have to also incorporate your analytical thinking, and planning, etc. And then once you know what is within your control, like what actions you can take, you have to execute with excellence and precision, and then leave the unknown, things that are out of your control, to the divine. That's how you co-create with the universe. And if you are really anxious on things not working out, etc., you can try pray for things that it's out of your control, so you can focus all of your energy on things that you can control. So if currently in your life you don't really see any opportunities, what I would do, like I would pray to the universe and be like, please send me an opportunity that's like aligned with my dream self and who I am meant to become. And then I would also keep a lookout for those opportunities and take decisive actions whenever I see one. On the other hand, if you are presented with multiple opportunities, it's best to create those opportunities for yourself first before you fall into the confusion of don't know which one to choose. Yes, I guess my point here is to remind you guys, or people who are very actively manifesting things, to not give your power away to the divine too much. Like remain your autonomy. Okay, and the fourth and last realization is how to balance having a strong intention versus remaining flexible, going with the flow and trusting in the divine. One should have a strong intention on one's heart's desire, like Luffy from One Piece. He knows what he wants, like he knows who he is all along, and that's his strong intentions. But be extra hyper flexible and detached on how you get there, like the exact path, because there's no way you can plan out the exact path to get to your dream self and your like final destined location, like your final manifestations. And another thing is that if you are truly taking action from a place of love, like you truly love what you're doing and the version of yourself that's engaging in this activity if that is the case, like, then this action itself is something that you should hold strong and dear to your heart for. And actually, like, when you attach yourself to feel super attached to one opportunity or just one path, it usually means that there's something that needs your attention. Like, you need to examine why you're feeling this attachment to this one thing. Sometimes it can be insecurities, like you feel like this opportunity is your one ticket to success. If you're thinking that way, then you're acting like you're operating from a place of lack, and you should really like try to figure out why you're feeling this insecure. Because if an opportunity is like a match, then you would know from your heart that, oh my god, this opportunity is for me. I know this is for me. Likes attract likes, right? If this opportunity is like truly meant for you, it will come to you with ease. And that's the whole point of manifestation. It's the whole point is to become your dream self from the inside, to take control of your internal state, and then attract opportunities that are aligned with that version of yourself to you. So yeah, don't get too attached to just one outcome, because there are so many ways that you can get to your dream self. Like, if one opportunity on your manifestation journey doesn't work out, like, trust that it's not meant to be, but do review why you didn't get it. Sometimes there are really important lessons for us to learn in, I guess, failed opportunities. Or missed opportunities. But regardless of whether you get this one opportunity or not, stay strong and firm on your intention in manifesting your dream self and become your dream self. Okay, so that is all for today's video. I hope these 4 realizations of mine are helpful to you guys, and I hope I communicated them clearly. If not, please tell me in the comment section. Please, like, let me know, give me feedback, because I really don't know if I'm doing this right or not, Okay. Love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah. And my pretty hard learn external focused. Yes. So let me, like, for example, like, what example? It's what connects, aligns, resonates. It's what resonates with you the most. Your final manifestations.